when we start down the road of managing regeneratively, we get so focused on the parts that we miss the benefit of the whole. It's almost like you've heard the statement, you're missing the forest for the trees. Well, we're missing the prairie for the grass. We're so focused on these individual pieces, feeding, or brush, or name the tool in the toolbox, or the response, and we're so worried about that, or we're just worried about weaning weights on our calves. And we look at one sort of economic piece, and we just are hyper-focused on some of these things, and we're missing the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is about managing for the whole. I often go back to this principle called G.R.A.D.E, G.R.A.D.E. And G.R.A.D.E is a pretty easy concept. It's essentially a planning process. And anytime you're getting confused about what I should do, I've got too many things going on, just go back to this simple principle. G.R.A.D.E, what's my goal? G, what is my goal? And anytime that you're going to apply a practice, ask yourself, is this helping me meet my goal or objective? R stands for resources. So what are the resources that I have on the property, and how can I most effectively utilize them to meet my goal? G.R.A. A is the alternatives. Now we get to the point where I need to start asking some people for some help. I know what I have, I know what I want to do. Now what's the alternatives to help me get there? This is where a lot of people get hung up on, oh my gosh, the internet is full of ideas, and if I get on Facebook, everybody's going to tell me how to do it, right? And I'm going to get 1,500 people telling me that this is the way. So that's part of it, is doing the research to understand how do I approach the alternatives? What are my alternative approaches? But eventually you've got to get to the D in G.R.A.D.E, which is decision. Make a decision. Make a decision, move forward, and monitor the outcome. And then E is evaluate. Evaluate your decision. Did it provide me some positive responses on my monitoring? Did I have more grass? Did I increase my soil carbon? Did my soil infiltration increase? Was I able to make more money per acre this year on the ranch because of that decision? And if it's the wrong decision, that's okay. Alan Savory has a comment that he often uses. He says, make a plan, then assume you're wrong. And that's exactly the way you have to approach this. Evaluation is part of that process of planning. Planning is a really good approach, but the evaluation of that plan and the follow-up is really where you learn. You don't learn by planning. You learn by implementing and then seeing if your decision was positive or negative.